In the northern corner of South America, there is a country rich with unspoiled rainforests and beautiful waterways. Not many are familiar with this place, yet Maranatha accepted a call to go and build for a small but motivated group of Adventists.
My name is Laura Noble, and I wanted to talk to you for a few minutes about the country of Guyana. Guyana is on the very northern border of South America, really between Brazil and the Atlantic Ocean, so it's just locked right in there. There are mountains, waterfalls, rainforests, and a big spit of sand on the very northern border where the vast majority of the population reside. The culture of Guyana today is really a hodgepodge. There are a lot of Africans or of African descent there that were brought over to work in the sugarcane fields, but eventually have come to their own culture. There's people of Portuguese descent, British descent, Dutch descent, French descent, and of course the Indians. And so you just have this mix of people, mix of religions, mix of cultures, and it's a fascinating place to be. Guyana approached Maranatha a few years ago and said, please come over and help us. We have so many people that don't have any structures for churches, and we really went over to talk about building churches in Guyana. But while we were having the conversation, we asked them about schools, and they said, we don't have any schools. When you look back at the history of Guyana, one of the things about the school, when they, after their War of Independence in the 1960s and early 1970s, the government took over all the schools in Guyana, but they took over both the public schools and the private schools and the religious schools in Guyana. Since that time, the government has changed their focus and changed some of their approach to education, and they have allowed both private and religious schools to exist in their country. So Maranatha agreed, and we have completed the construction of classrooms, bathroom blocks, and administrative offices for a small school to start in Guyana, and it has opened. You think about the families that will be affected, the individuals that will be affected, the relationships that will be started with our Creator, the lives that will be changed forever, the meaning that is brought into people's lives. I just think, what better way to spend your dollar? What better way to spend a moment or piece of time than helping a child make their lives meaningful? This is really an act of faith on their part. I am asking you to step out in faith as well and support this endeavor in Guyana. It is worth every penny.
The Georgetown Seventh-day Adventist Academy is just one of the projects that Maranatha built in Guyana. Volunteers and crews have also constructed multiple churches in the country, all of which are bound to make a significant impact in sharing faith in these communities.